Okay, I hope that I'm in the frame. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today is April 28th, so it is my 21st birthday. Woohoo! I am stuck in quarantine though, so and then we're hoping to order some pizza for dinner because I can't go out to eat. And last night I did curl most of my hair. I just hairsprayed it and curled it, so I'm just going to touch up a few pieces and then make sure I work on the front pieces right now. Last night I did use the 1¼ inch wand that's tapered, so I use it upside down so that the root of my hair is touching the biggest end and the tips of my hair are touching the smallest end, and that is how I got these curls. And then I will just go in with my frizz serum since I did sleep on these curls. But for right now, I'm going to be going in with the smaller one, which is the 1/2 inch, I think. Maybe it's a 1 inch tapered wand, and that's what I'm going to be using on the front pieces and maybe a few top pieces if I do want to touch any of them up.
First impression, you OPN, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The door's OPN, take the high road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up.
Okay, so I just finished curling my hair, and I know it looks crazy because obviously they're all different sizes, and some of them are like super duper tight and some of them are not, but I just wanted you guys to know that my hair does fall very, very quickly, and I'm not going to hairspray the tighter curls right now. I'm just gonna let them fall while I take my exam, and once I am done, I'll be able to comb them out with my fingers and they will pretty much all look great. And I did forget to mention to you guys that I already did use heat protectant spray, so if you didn't see me do that, that is why. But right now I'm not even gonna touch them. I'm gonna go take my exam, and when I come back upstairs I'll be using the Aussie smoothing serum, and I'll run that through my hair with my fingers, and I'll just comb through with my fingers to loosen the curls a bit more. And if I do need my hair out of my face while I'm taking my exam, I'm just gonna throw it in a butterfly clip. That way I'm not touching the curls too much. If I use a hair tie, it will mess up the curl pattern, and I do not want to have to redo this. So I'm gonna go take my exam right now. Wish me good luck, and I will come back when I am finished. Okay, so you guys are gonna think I'm absolutely nuts, but instead of fixing up my hair, I ended up doing an Instacart order, which was the first Instacart order that I've ever done in my life because an elderly woman needed her groceries. So I just went to go do that instead. So my hair is still and I am going to do my makeup now, and then I'll just fix up my hair once I'm finished my makeup and I have my outfit on. I'll just fix up a couple curls, throw on some jewelry, and we'll go take a couple pictures.
Open up, shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open.
Boyfriend was so sweet and just brought me up some breakfast. Okay, I think it stopped recording because it was dying. So now I have it plugged in and I got it to 20% battery. I just ate my breakfast and now we can do my mascara. And then I'll get dressed. Okay, so remember when I told you guys that I was gonna try and fix up my hair and I was gonna curl a couple more pieces? I lied. I'm too lazy. I rarely ever get all dolled up like this, so for me to already have spent this much time, for me to already have spent this much time getting ready is like too much for me. So I think my hair looks fine how it is, and we're just gonna go ahead and take some pictures. Derek's gonna take some pictures of me, and then I'm gonna take some just with my tripod, and I will insert my favorite one or two here.
Take that hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OP.
I'm wearing my pajamas, my comfy clothes, because let's be real, I'm not going anywhere. We're on lockdown.
So I took my pictures and I wanted to show you guys everything that I got for my birthday. Just really quickly, I did want to mention my boyfriend bought me 2 pairs of Vessi footwear sneakers, which I am going to insert a clip somewhere on the screen so that you can at least see those. One is an all black pair, and then one is a gray knitted pair with white bottoms. And both pairs are for work because I did get a new job as a nursing assistant. I'm going to be working in a rehab facility.
So those are on the way. My mom also ordered me something. She didn't tell me what it is, but because of COVID, the shipping has been pushed back. My older sister also bought me something, and again, the shipping has been pushed back. Several people in my family, including my dad and my mom, and also my aunties and a couple friends sent me money via Venmo and Cash App just to say happy birthday, which I thought was super duper sweet.
Obviously, they can't bring me any gifts or anything because of COVID, and I wasn't expecting anything because I mean, as you get older, you just don't really expect gifts. You don't really make a list. You just kind of want everybody to call you and say happy birthday, you know that everybody's thinking about you. So I just thought it was so sweet. The thought that mattered to me, and I just thought it was like the sweetest thing ever. And the day is not over yet, so we shall see who else may reach out. But just to start, my boyfriend did get me a card, and the significance of this is that we both have been together now 2.5 years. And we both always say that we are going to write our letters on paper because to me it's such a waste of money to buy a card like this. Especially this is Papyrus or Papyrus, however you guys say it, which is a company. I think that they're in Princeton, New Jersey. I know there's a store in Princeton, New Jersey anyway. But anyway, I work at CVS and all the cards are like $8 and I'm like, you're not spending that much money on a card. So I think it's so sweet that he actually bought me a physical card since it's my 21st birthday and it's like a milestone. And he writes, I'm not gonna read it all, but he basically writes, to the best thing that's ever happened to me. I know things are difficult right now, but we're gonna get through them together because everything is so difficult with COVID going on and everything being switched to online for school and stuff like that. So I just thought that was super sweet and I wanted to include it in this part. So the next thing is actually not really a gift, but it kind of is a gift to me because if you guys watched my Getting It All Done video, I explained that I was in line to get the free pair of Crocs from the Crocs website because they were giving these away to all healthcare personnel, and you couldn't choose your style, but you can choose your gender and your size. So they actually ended up sending me the leopard print Crocs, which I thought was so freaking cool. It's just so awesome that they're doing something like that and companies are really recognizing, all that nurses are going through and just really trying to take care of us. So that's super duper exciting. And that's also not something that I would ever buy myself because that's like way out of my comfort zone. I'm very like black, gray, neutrals. I rarely even wear white, to be honest. So to have something leopard print is like, whoa. And then the other thing that's not really a gift I actually bought myself is these Skechers. So they are basically like Toms or really even like Vans. Pretty much like any kind of shoe. They're kind of like Bob's too, if you think about it. But they're just a basic white sneaker because like I was just saying, I rarely ever wear white. And I think it's so beautiful when people wear white in the summer and the springtime. And I'm always wearing black, even like during Easter and stuff. My cat is in her litter box, in case you can't tell. Sorry about that. But so I ended up just splurging and finally purchasing these, and I got these ones specifically by Skechers because they have the memory foam on the inside. So I figured they would be much more comfortable for me to wear during work in the springtime and the summertime. All right, the next thing is just from my aunt in New York. She is actually in New Rochelle, which is the heart of the whole outbreak in New York, and they were the first ones to be in quarantine and to be on lockdown. So I'm very, very grateful that she is safe. She is in her upper 50s, and she's just my favorite person on this planet. I really just love her to death, and she's just so genuine and kind-hearted, and she's always thinking about me and always reaching out to me to make sure that I'm okay. And you know, she never forgets my birthday or forgets me on any holiday, and she's always sending me a card and just letting me know that I'm in her thoughts, which I think is so sweet. So she did send me a card this year, and I'm not going to read every single card, but she did send me a card. And then my mother-in-law and my father-in-law sent me, oh, they always beg me for a list, so I like rarely ever have a list because, like I was saying earlier, like I just don't expect gifts. But I pretty much always have stuff sitting in my Amazon cart. Like even right now I have several items just sitting in the cart waiting to check out because I don't like to purchase one thing after the next. I'd rather just get one big purchase so that it's cutting down on all the cardboard. So pretty much every holiday I just send her my list of stuff that's in my Amazon cart at that time, because otherwise she gets like super upset and she doesn't like to try and guess like what gifts to give and stuff like that. So long story short, I did ask for these shades and they're so freaking cute. They are blue and they have the what's it called when it like reflects? You guys know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it came with this little card which says distinguished guests, thank you for purchasing our, oh, polarized, there you go, they're polarized, that's what I was trying to say. Our polarized glasses. This test piece is specially used for polarized glasses test and is reserved for purchasers. So if you actually look at it, you can't see anything, but if I look at it with the shades on, I can see an island, and I'm gonna try and see if you guys can see it through the camera. So here is the lens, and then here is, oh my gosh, you kind of can. It's like a little island. The next thing that I asked for is this Together with Christ, a dating couples devotional. And I am so incredibly excited for this because I've been wanting my own personal devotional for such a long time. And I kept on going back and forth on like several of them. And then I finally was just like, I'm gonna wait on that and I'm gonna do a couples one for right now because with everything going on, my boyfriend and I really need God. And we just need to continue growing our relationship with him and getting closer with him, and really just believing in him and all that he does for us. And I just thought that this was such an awesome book that we can go in every single day, read something together, do a prayer together, and I think that it'll help build a strong foundation on mutual love, faith, and understanding before we say I do. So that is the plan with that. And the last thing, oh, that's actually not true, it's not the last thing. This also they purchased for me because this was in my cart as well. This is a faux leather purse with all gold detailing, and it has 3 pockets on the inside, the main compartment, the front, and the back, and they all zip up so your purse can be completely closed. And there's also a hidden pocket in the back, which is just where I keep my phone and a pack of tissues. And it also has the cross body strap, which I love. And this was only like 30 bucks, so that's why it was in my cart. I've really been needing a new purse because my other one, which is very similar style to this, it has the 3 pockets and all like that, it's a little bit bigger, but it is getting so worn out. The handles are literally falling apart, and every time I pick it up, like something soft, which is pretty much like the faux leather, and it's just so, it's a little bit bigger than this, but it's still too big because I still fill it with so much stuff that it just gets so heavy. So I'm really loving that this is a little bit more compact. And for the price, I mean, come on, even if it does start falling apart, I can easily get another one, because I am not ready to invest in a really good bag just yet. That is actually one of my early purchases for when I get my first job as a nurse. This is the last item that I asked for, and of course I was already talking about it, but it had my address on it, which I didn't think it had because it has this sticker which doesn't have my address on it, but it did have that sticker with my address on it that I was showing the camera. So for everybody that came at me in my iPad video, I apologize. But anyway, this is just a 2-inch gel memory foam mattress topper, and this is for our full mattress that we have upstairs because we have a very, very cheap bed frame from Amazon, literally under $100. And it's all wood and it's just completely breaking. Like the center of it, when you lay in the bed, you like sink into the center because the center wood boards have broken. So we're either thinking to just completely upgrade our bed. We really want to get a queen size bed because we're both sleeping in a full size bed. I'm 5'9", he's 6 foot. Like, that bed is way too small for us. Or we're thinking just for the time being, we'll just get a couple wood planks from Home Depot or Lowe's and try and like ghetto fix it that way, and then throw this mattress topper on top. That way it gives us a little bit more space to not sink, if that makes sense. So I just thought that this would help us sleep a little bit better. So moving on, my boyfriend actually bought me roses, which I thought was so freaking sweet. This is a dozen rose bouquet, and I am so excited about this because when we first got together, I did explain to him that I never want flowers. Don't ever buy me flowers because they're just gonna die. I'd rather you get me some chocolates or some Oreos or some Chick-fil-A. And as I've gotten older now, I've been like falling in love with flowers and plants in general. And since I have Boo, my cat, she literally eats everything. Every plant that I've ever had, she eats it all, and then she spits it all up. So now I just stopped buying stuff, and I was just very shocked that he actually did get me roses. I thought that was just the sweetest thing ever and totally unexpected. Now, I know this video is going to be super duper long, and I'm sorry, but just a really quick story. I actually purchased wine from, a lot of wine, from a local liquor store, which is delivering right now for COVID, and they ended up, I have that delivery for today, and they ended up showing up on the 26th, which was Sunday, I think. Today's the 28th. Yeah, Sunday was the 26th. And I'm like, dude, how are you guys here already? And when I open the box, it's stuff that I didn't order. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, how did this even happen? Come to find out, I actually got this note attached to the box, and it was a gift from my stepmom and my aunt, which I thought was so sweet. They came together and literally ordered from the same place that I order from, which is local. So I couldn't even believe that they figured that out, because my aunt lives all the way in Pittsburgh and my stepmom lives down near Princeton. They're actually moving to Nashville soon. But anyway, I just couldn't believe that they knew that. So my favorite wine is Rosada Pink Moscato, and it's very difficult to find. I mean, there's very, very few liquor stores that actually have it. So they say happy birthday from your stepmom and your aunt. We've been trying to find something similar to your Rosada. Hope you enjoy it. And so they actually got me 2 of these, but I already popped one open and it's in the fridge right now. And it's the Sparkling Moscato Rosé by Bartenura, I don't know. But it is so fancy because it is all matte black, and then it has this pink foil on the top, which I just think is so freaking awesome. And it literally is so good. If you like sweet sparkling wine, I'm telling you, it's so good. It's not better than Rosada. Like, Rosada is the queen of wine to me, the queen of sparkling pink Moscato, but this one is a little bit more mild. It's not as sweet as the Rosada, so I think that more people would enjoy this. And then like I said, they got me 2 of those, and then they got me 1.5 liters of the Barefoot Pink Moscato. But I will be showing you guys my order of all of my wine, which will be coming. It's 2 o'clock now. It said it'll be here between 2:30 and 8:30, so hopefully it'll get here at 2:30 and I'll be able to show you guys. But I'm gonna start editing this video because I know it's gonna be so freaking long, and then I will just pretty much relax and watch YouTube until my boyfriend wakes up from his nap. He did have to work at 2 a.m. this morning until 11 a.m. So I am letting him nap upstairs right now. That way, when I wanna play games and I wanna eat dinner and stuff, he'll be awake and he'll be in a good mood. All right, I'll see you guys later. My wine has just arrived. Hello.
How you doing?
Do you need my ID?
Yeah, can you see it real quick?
Today's my birthday, so.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You too. Oh my gosh, it came in a freaking Rosada box. Holy crap. Obviously. Oh, I got some Rosada. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So I got 2 bottles of my Rosada, which is my sparkling pink Moscato. And it is so freaking good. And then I got, this is something new that I've never tried, but it's again another sparkling, it's a sweet rosé by Cooks. It's California Blush Champagne. So we shall see if this is any good. It was like super cheap, so I'm not sure, but I just added it to my cart in order to not have to pay for shipping, or delivery rather. And it says, see, instead of it being extra dry or a Moscato, it's a sweet rosé. Yes. And then I also just ordered some orange juice because I knew that we weren't going to end up going to the grocery store anytime soon, since we don't really need anything. But I have vodka in the fridge, so I figured this would come in handy. And then I just got the Kahlua. I got a small one since it's only my boyfriend and my in-laws usually have the large bottle at their house. This is just a rum and coffee liqueur. And we usually mix it with sweet cream, like coffee creamer, and make a white Russian. It is so freaking good. Yeah, here it is. 1 part Kahlua, 1 part vodka, and 1 part heavy cream. But we put the sweet creamer in it, so it's a little bit sweeter, and it is just the bomb. So this just got dropped off at my door, and it is apparently from my mom and all of my siblings, which I think is so sweet. Happy 21st birthday, Aaliyah. They ran out of liquor-infused strawberries. Guess this means I have to take you out after quarantine for your first legal drink, which I'm thinking is from Juliana, my oldest sister. She probably wrote that. We all love you and hope you enjoy. Love, Mommy, Louie. That's my brother, my younger sister, my nephew, my oldest sister, and my niece, which I think is just so stinking cute. So thank you guys so very much. That is like such a sweet, sweet gift and such a sweet thought. So thank you. Okay, so for dinner, we ended up ordering Chinese food. I got General Tso's chicken and shrimp fried rice, and Derek got crab rangoon and chicken fried rice. And I had chocolate cake for dessert, which he kind of sort of sang me happy birthday, but not really. And I did blow out the candles, which I kind of insert some clips of. I'm exhausted. It's only 8 o'clock at night. We didn't play any games today. But we watched a couple episodes of Big Brother, and we're pretty much just going to be done for the night. I'm going to head up and shower. I have work tomorrow at 6 a.m. and he is still exhausted from yesterday because I woke him up in the middle of his nap. So that is all. My birthday is now over. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you have any other video requests, leave them down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.